I don't know if this will be the last one or the penultimate one, but let's get back to Mega Man Legends 2. It's pretty late right now. It's 9:07. And a somewhat busy day. I got my hair cut after having grown it out for much of the year, so that was its own ordeal, especially since it's right before the Thanksgiving holiday, so everyone else wanted to get theirs, so there was a huge line. But I digress. I'm just gonna get the link out here. Okay. Alright. Let's get started. I looked in all these. Those guns and machine guns. Pardon me. Nope, no cocaine. Heavy duty gear? What? Oh, I looked through those again. Oh yeah, that is right. Camera turned on me. Confused me. Oh! Ha! Mine is with shield generator. I can make a new item, should I? Wait a second, Mega Man. I finished making shield arm. I finished making drill arm. Swallow to heavy rotating piece of machine. Well, I guess I can go back to some of those dungeons. No, what? I go ahead and got the answer to the quiz. Because there's a crap ton of completely random questions there.
I'll help you get ready for the mayor's quiz with my own. If you can pass my quiz, I'll give you a prize. Do you want to take my quiz? Well then, let's begin.
What year was Hall & Oates' hit album Private Eyes released? 1981. And thank you, Game Facts person. 300 years ago, the first roller coasters built in what country?
I want to say France, but...
No, it was in Russia. Okay.
Not bad!
Your mouth went wide. Which of these is an insect? Beetle. How many atmospheres can a 30-meter water-resistant watch stand? What? Jeez, these questions. Four, apparently. Ancient Rome, Nero tried to destroy the city by fire, if you subscribe to him being the culprit. What was the temperature of a cigarette flame? 420 degrees, okay. Wonder if that's relevant to other meaning of 420. Which of these items was used to cast votes in the 6th century BC Athens? Yo. Pottery shards. Which of these is the national sport of Japan? I guess sumo, because that's the only one that is a sport there. Samurai is a rank, and then there's the other two obviously aren't. These lays most eggs at one time. Well, it's obviously not chicken. Let's see if I can find that. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. It doesn't seem to be under science. Oh, okay, that sumo one was under general knowledge, apparently. Oh, there's an animals and insects section, okay. Okay, it's the sunfish. Assuming it's the ocean sunfish. Which of these units is used to measure electric current? I guess volt or amp. I think joule is energy. Not sure about coulomb. Oops. Darn it, I accidentally clicked off. Let's look for science. Okay, it's ampere. Volt's like resistance, I guess.
Ah, drat! You got all of them correct. Well, I guess that means I have to give you this pencil.
You get pencil.
You can try again if you want. If you think you can win again. I was the mayor's first student. If you can pass my quiz, maybe you're ready for hers. I can help you get ready for the mayor's test. Alright, let's begin.
Soviet leader who made perestroika, his slogan was... Thanks, Gorbachev. What country did Columbus think he was when he found America? Well, technically he thought it was the Indies as a vague term, but India is also sometimes considered interchangeable. How many degrees is the interior angle of a pentagram? Interior. Well, I mean, technically that would be a lot shorter than that. If you mean a pentagon. The interior of a pentagram would be an acute angle, which none of those are. Unless you mean the very interior, I guess. I guess that works. It's 108. So these is not found in Buckingham Palace. What is the name of Tron's brother? Diesel. Finally, something related to the game. Which of these isn't a fish? Whale. What year was the first Crusade launched? That's 1096. Who is the leader of the Italian unification movement? Garibaldi. Which of these American cities is furthest north? Either Chicago or Los Angeles. So I'm not really sure where Los Angeles is, north south-wise. But I know Chicago is north of St. Louis, because it's in upper Illinois, and that's in middle Missouri, and that's in Louisiana. All I know is that that's somewhere in California. Of course, that takes up most of the north-south of the United States. Okay, it's Chicago. One more question to go. Belgium declared independence in 1831 from what country? Okay, it was the Netherlands.
I'm impressed. You might even be able to pass the mayor's quiz. Here's your prize. Try again if you want.
Nope.
If you want, make a donation of 200 zenny. You can take the quiz. Want to try? If you don't think you're ready to take the quiz yet, try practicing with my other students here. Some people's questions are harder than the others. You should find the person who asks the questions at the right level for you. Or do you want to take my quiz? Good luck.
Like a Virgin was Madonna's. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Second album.
Correct. Which album was Sammy Hagar's first as the lead singer of Van Halen?
Yo.
Eh?
I'm not finding this one for some reason. Oh, for some reason it's worded differently on here. It's 5150.
Correct. The Roman... What value does the Roman numeral M represent?
Oh, that was...
Oh, shoot, I forgot.
Okay, yeah, it's 1000.
I was thinking 1,000, but I wasn't quite sure.
Which of these elements takes its name from the sun? Helium. Which of the following has the lowest chance of being bored? Female Himalayan cat. I want to say male tortoiseshell cat, but I'm not quite sure. Yep.
Correct. What's the mistletoe used to attach itself to the host tree?
Birds. Which of the... I saw that while scrolling a while ago.
Which of these items was used to cast votes within 6th century Athens? Yes, we saw that one before. Who's the famous Greek philosopher who expounded on the theory of idealism? I can't remember if that's Plato or Socrates.
Okay, that's Plato.
Which country's embassy was seized during the Iranian Revolution? The Machu Picchu ruins are representative of what culture?
Mesoamerican is a very broad term there.
Andes culture. You did it! Congratulations! You get a textbook and Energizer pack as prizes. Did you know that there's something in the village even better than the prize I gave you before? I've been waiting for the right person to come along to give it to. I figure you're the right person to let have it. If you want to buy it, it'll cost you 2,000,000 zenny. Or I can give it to you if you answer 100 questions correctly. What do you want to do? Alright, let's do this. I knew you were the kind of person who loves a challenge. If you get a question wrong, you have to start over. Good luck. What is the main ingredient of cake? Flour? Okay. Who led the Russian Revolution and founded the Soviet Union? Lenin? 300 years ago, the first roller coaster was built in Russia. We already saw that one. Which of these American cities is furthest north? We saw that. That's Chicago. The rebellion against the East India Company in 1857 by Indian mercenaries is... Oh. The only one of these I've heard is the Boxer Rebellion, but I don't know if that's... Looking. Okay, it's the Sepoy Rebellion. Who was the first president of the United States? Washington. What instrument did Don Henley play in the Eagles? Drums. Christianity became the official religion with the Roman Empire with what? Constantine? Let's see. Don't know what the official name of that was. Okay, the Edict of Milan. What do you buy in a butcher's shop? Meat. What year did the Opium War between Britain and China break out in? 1840. In ancient Rome, near fire. What year was Wilhelm I crowned Emperor of Germany? 1871. What is DNA shaped like? Double helix. What is the temperature of a cigarette flame? 420. Which part of an owl's body is a different size on the right and the left? That I've never heard of. Ears, apparently. What is Eric Clapton's nickname, which he used as a title for an album? Yo. Slowhead. Which of these bodies of water has the highest water level in the world? Yo. Lake Titicaca. What is the world's largest lake? I believe that's the Caspian Sea, yes. Which of these is a vehicle? Well, if you do it right, a missile. Anyways. It's a
nickel. How many pencils are there in one gross?
What?
A gross? Must be a gross pencil. 144 pencils. I guess that's 12 by 12 then. Which of these is not a multiple of 12? 30. What country? Yeah. Well, that's up for debate. I believe 1941. I think that's the traditional answer, but that really all depends on what you count. Oh, okay, no, it's saying 39, okay. Ambiguity. Which of these insects does not pupate? That would be cricket. The monk said to be the Middle Ages' most famous natural scientist is... The monk said to be... Bacon! That's 25. Three most well-known teas are Darjeeling, Assam, and... I thought Lipton was a brand. Let's see. It's Keeman. The award ceremony for the Nobel Prize is held in what city? I want to say Stockholm, but... yeah. How many times is the number 1 used between 10 and 20? Inclusive or exclusive? I guess inclusive because it's saying 11. Yeah, because 11 has 2, and then there's... yeah, it'll be inclusive. Okay. Which of these is a winter sport? Skiing. Who founded the Yellow Hat sect in Tibet in the 15th century? Yeah, okay, it is the Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama? Okay, a trumpet is a musical instrument. Which of these items was used? Okay, done that one. England's War of the Roses. The Red Rose stood for which family? That stood for the Lancaster family. Who's the composer of Canon in D minor? Is that one of the stock songs that plays in this game? Okay, that's Pachelbel. Who captained the first expedition to sail around the world? Magellan. Which of these are the hardest stone? Well, diamond isn't an option, so... Okay, it's Ruby. Alright, 64 left. The capital of China is Beijing. The surface of an earthworm's body like. I'd say smooth, but let's see if it has other ideas. No, it says hairy. I never noticed any bristles on them, but okay. Currency of America is the dollar. Name of Tron's brother is Diesel. Added the light bulb. Edison. Organ does a snake use to sense heat? Has the same base element as graphite. Yo! It is indeed diamond. What legs does spider have? 8. Any days with her from January 1st, 1992. You're trying to trick me with that, because there's leap years in that as well. Three, 6, 5, 2. I believe that's Hertz. Because like gigahertz and all that stuff. Yes. Following has a connection with King Louis the 16th. The Declaration of Rights. If you sever one of a starfish arms, what happens to its arm? Well, it depends on where you sever it from, which part. If it's near the end, it dies. If it's near the center, it can grow into a new starfish, which is probably what the answer is going to be. But there's a bit of I forget the word, but it's not necessarily cut and dry. So this is not a warm-blooded animal. Shark. Soviet Union, that was Gorbachev. Holland Oates hit album Private Eye is released. Mm-hmm. 1981. Which city was not included in Britain's 3C policy? A bunch of C's, eh? Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Caracas. This animal is often used to search for turtles. Or truffles, sorry. Okay, that's pig. Yeah, search for turtles. That was confusing. Who apologized to the Pope during the investiture controversy? Alright, it's Henry IV. What year did Mussolini's fascist party take control of Italy? It's 1922. How many discs are there in the Bruce Springsteen live performance compilation, The Live? Yo! Five. You can't use your hands in which of these games? Sucker. Which of these ships did not sail with Columbus on his trip to Trinidad? Which country was Hitler born in? Austria. Who was president of the U.S. and had the most troops in Vietnam? Johnson. What's the Japanese art of folding paper called? Origami. Which people settled in Mesopotamia in or around 3000 BC? Good question. That would be the Sumerians. So this is not a type of cheese. Kaiser. That's the name of the war between Maria Theresa and Prussia in 1756. Yoy! The 7 Years' War. For some reason that was under miscellaneous. The first emperor of the Roman Empire was... Augustus. Or was it Titus? It's Julius Caesar, but that was well, I guess he was dictator for life, technically. Not quite the same. Okay, that was Augustus. What is the most common element in the Earth's crust? I'll say iron, but... It's not. It's... Oh, it is iron, okay. Which of these is called the King of Beasts? Lion. Who ruled over the Roman Empire at its zenith? Trajan. Tryon. However that's pronounced. How many eyes does a whirligig beetle have? I don't know, I just know that they dupe around in the water. Oh, funny like. Okay, well, it's not under food and drink. Let's check under animals. Four. Okay. Has some of those spots. Where was the first crusade launch? It was 1096, wasn't it? Yes. Which of the following has the lowest chance of being born? Male tortoiseshell cat. Please move when I hit the button. The highest mountain in the world, Everest. Following animals is not a hermaphroditic species. I guess woodlouse. Because they're crustaceans, which generally aren't hermaphroditic, but let's make absolute sure of that. Octopus. What was the World War II alliance between Germany, Italy, and Japan called? Axis. What is the natural enemy of the shrimp? All of the above. Let's see. Octopus. 25, okay, 3/4. In what Brazilian city can the famous Copacabana Beach be found? Copacabana. Excuse me. Okay, it's Rio de Janeiro. Which of the following shellfish is used to cultivate pearls? Oyster. Capital of the United States is Washington, D.C. Which of the following igneous minerals has a whitish color? Quartz. The pillar of flame caused by an eruption on the sun's surface is a flare. What? It's not? Oh, dang it. Aww. Ah! Baka! Use music, cassette deck. And that was the Sepoy Rebellion. How long does Halley's Comet take to circle the sun? Was it 66? Oh no, it's 76 years. Okay. Don Henley playing the Eagles, drums, skiing. 8. Apollo Project. 11. Sunfish. 1971. States are 13. Here. Well, you can say East Germany, or you can say Soviet Union. Let's see. Okay, it says East. East Germany. Slow hand. French Revolution began here. Yes, it was 1789. Rose was Lancaster. Year did the Crimean War break out? Crimean, I don't quite remember how that's pronounced. It's the 1853. Where was Euro Disneyland built? Well, I know there's Disneyland Paris, but I don't know if that's Euro Disneyland. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it is Paris. So the following is not a Benelux country. Denmark. Capital of China is Beijing. minutes are in an hour. 60. This is a reptile, chameleon, Washington. Ice water level is Titicaca. Pottery shards. Can't use your hands for this game. Soccer. For is sumo. Is the main ingredient of the Thai soup Tom Yam Goong. Shrimp. This is the hardest of them. Is ruby. Crystal's not even a specific stone. 30. Lenin. Which of these is not FIFA? Cricket. Furthest north is Chicago. Not invented during the Renaissance. Okay, yeah, it was the steam engine. Organ does the snake use? Pits. First is Augustus. Communist manifestos written by Marx. Opium War broke out. Oh, I don't remember. It's 1840. Pencils in one groove. 144. Use its tail. Lizard. Brothers Cheezel. Grapes are used to make wine. That's a lion. Okay, halfway now. Highest mountain is Everest. Apologize to the Pope. Was Henry IV. This is made from milk, yogurt. I mean, pizza's cheeses. Discs. I think it was 5. Yes. Raccoon. London is in England. Yes. Iron. These animals has a long nose. Well, all 3 of these technically do, but this is the longest. Who founded the Yellow Hat sect in Tibet? Oh, that was the Dalai Lama, yeah. American Civil War started. That was in 1861. If you divide 29 gumdrops equally among X people and you have 5 left over, X equals... 24. You can divide that. 24 can be divided by 3 or 6. Okay, it's saying 6. Well, I guess then you wouldn't have those left over if it was 3, so that makes sense. Because then you could have 2 left over by having it be 27, so that makes sense. Wow, you've answered 80 questions so far. Only 20 left to go. Good luck. Alright, Gorbachev. Napoleon was born on... I want to say Corsica. Not sure. Okay, yeah, it was Corsica. The tilt of the Earth's axis. It's 23.5. The human plains are on the La Plata River in Latin America called... Pampas. Rock group U2 gets its name from... I think that's a spy plane. Yes. Which American company began mass producing automobiles in 1913? That's Ford. Who captained the first expedition to sail around the world? Ferdinand Magellan. Who inspired Hinckley to attempt the assassination of President Ronald Reagan? I mean... I think I'm getting confused with the John Lennon thing. Okay, it was a movie. Good. Only 10 left. This is make or break time. Don't blow it. Title of Huey Lewis and the News 1983 hit album. Dun 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 dun. Sports. These cover shows the Abbey Road. This is not one of the Great Lakes. Like, which of these isn't a fish? Whale. Which of these not included? That. Carcass. When is the Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon released? 1973. The following is not an oxide. hydrochloric acid. Here was Hall & Oates album. That was one of the first ones I was asked. Uh, 1981. Okay. Prominence. 99 down, 1 to go. Take a deep breath. Relax. Are you ready? Okay then. Here's the last question. Good luck. Belgium declared that was the Netherlands. Congratulations! I can't believe it. I never thought there'd be someone who'd answer everything correctly. Here's your prize. Zet Saber! Got Zet Saber. Okay. Let's look at the town. It's still looking pretty trashed up. All right. Ah, what the heck? Let's do one more. Just to give her some more money. You're destined for great things, I can tell. I don't have anything else to give you. But you can take the quiz again if you want. Oh, it is the 100. Okay. Let's see how much I can do this without having to rely on. Sting was a member of police. Yeah, I guess I can't pay her anymore then. Which of these led to an attack on British ships? Alright, that's a T-Tex. Burned his guitar at Jimi Hendrix at the Monterey Pop Festival. This is a vehicle, bicycle. So the following is a basic. Was the 16th president of the United States. Oh, that was Amp. A bit trigger happy there. Anyways. Since I have the drill arm now, I'm gonna go ahead and go through the ruins again that I can use the drill arm on. In just a bit, I'm going to step out for a couple moments now. After all that. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's the sub-run. I did need to go to that thingy. I got their positions mixed up. Yeah, wouldn't it be silly to die after all that? I guess I didn't get the secondary thingy. The map. Hey. Whoa. Well, I'm only gonna have to go back through the first two, at the very least. I won't have to go back through that particularly despicable lava one. And the ice one at least had shortcuts down once you got down enough. They'd open up. Breaking through the floor. So some Golbezes of the makes you impotent type. What are you Oh. OMG. OMG. Oh yeah, those things were awful. Those jump out of the floor and eat you things. You could dodge out of the way if you had lightning reflexes. They're also just really creepy. Like, there's just something about the textures on those. They almost look like insect heads to me. Yeah, the nicest thing I can say about that dungeon is it let me walk around in the lava after I was 0 on health. Oh, I can drill their shields. Whoa, Sparky. Huh, sure enough. Thanks for the tip. Okay, that's the item one. I was scared during the Tron boss fight because the game hadn't let me save for a while, and I had to go through that utter gauntlet just to get there. Where I was apparently just catching fire for the crime of existing. Because apparently they were just napalming me or something like that. If I even got a centimeter from the lava, I'd start burning up. I mean, the part after it was pretty funny. Especially since you get a letter about it later. The ice one was pretty fine up until the bottom floor, pretty much. I am so glad that after I got all those key things, I just decided to go up to data instead of continuing on. And I had destroyed that giant salamander thing. Of course, it came back after I came back from the elevator, but I didn't need to get the keys anymore, so that was all fine. Very strange robots, these. Okay. Whoa! Stop it! Don't go crazy. They just constantly respawn. Okay. They don't just cycle through. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, huh. The Zappy Zappy's not on. Interesting. That is a very much deactivated bug zapper. And then in that water dungeon, nothing but pure luck is the reason that Claymore didn't kill me in the second one, and forced me to have to redo his first battle as well. Because I was down to my red health bar. by the time I finish that up. Oh no, not the mortars. So that's not it. Over here? No. Get out of here, Froggy Froggy. I'd kind of like to find the... Oh, they're deactivated, I guess. They're moving around. I guess that the floor here is also deactivated. Whoa! Curry. Get out of here. You've gotten a lot more annoying since last game, you know that? I mean, at least I can just flip you once to defeat you, but still. And then, of course, there was Sir Gloppy. Now, what the halibut am I supposed to do to get to those guys? Oh. Ah! Well, I'm not wanting for cash. Whoa! Fire frogs, no like. Open the door! There we go. Trying to get around 100% of what I can in this game, because I am a completionist in general speaking. Watch out. Hello, Mimic. And in that moment, Mimicutie was born. Yes, the floor is indeed off. Good. Of course, fill this out. So it's Jacko or whatever they are, Jackie. The Fly Guys. I don't know what they're called either. Ah! Oh. Your flame goes too far. I do not appreciate that. Oh, here's the boss room. And there's the bloomin' key, plinth. Get out of my face! Where on earth is the control panel to give me the general map data? Terminal. You find a terminal for that. The water dungeon was probably, whoa, my favorite one, simply for the Mando Mantle room. That was a fun part. It's weird how all the security stuff deactivates. Come back here. I mean, it makes getting through here a lot nicer. I don't have to deal with the mortars and the electrified floors and electrified other assorted traps. Okay, it doesn't appear to be behind that. Or behind that. That's the way back. I did check this one. Did see. Is this the same one? Okay, yeah, I have been through here. What the heck? Frog, 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 frog. I'm not really strapped for cash now, am I? This was the bowler room. The first bowler room, I should say. How do I get to that hidden room? Ow! Jerk. How do I get down there? How do I get down there? And over there. How do I get to those locations? I just do not understand. There must be in some manner of reaching them. For the life of me, I cannot figure out what the said manner is. Inconceivable. Ah! Jerk. You got me in the rear. Main system operating within normal parameters. Can I have a map, please? It would be much appreciated. Hello. There's lots of buggies up there. Seriously though, how do I get to those areas? There must be some manner of doing so. Otherwise they wouldn't be there at all. At least I believe that to be logical. Sure. A hint would be fine. A hint would be dandy. Snakes. Ah! Other snake. Oh, well, okay, I just kicked it. Well, I've been trying to use the tree alarm. That's why I brought it here. Ah! Oh, shoot, I'm impotent now. Oh, what a cock. Excuse me? That seems hardly necessary. Oh, for the love of all things cold and slimy, why are you hiding behind each other now? Oh my god! That jerk got rid of my... What a cock! Get out of my way! I already have item data. I need map data. Let's close the door. Okay, data. I need you to, give me my drill back. It's Poop Eye out there decided to mess with it. What the hell am I supposed to do with this? Anyway, I guess I just need to sell it. Huh. Please target some... Oh, wait. All those enemies are up there. Both of them are. There is something involving the drill arm, then. I just gotta figure out where to drill arm from. Probably won't be on this floor. Jump when I hit the jump button, por favor. Por favor. Ouch. That was a very poor favor. Enough. I'm going to Gamelon for dinner. If my ship sails in a month, send Link. Yeah, just doing doings. Doesn't seem like I can do anything with that. Get out of here. Froggy, froggy. Whether shall I use it? I just do not understand. taunting me with its incorrect... Are those eyes? Like, not Reaver Bot eyes? Like, normal eyes? That's messed up. Stop. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Why wasn't that working before, though? Weird. Thick pipe. 2,000 zenny. 8,000 zenny. There it goes, okay. Takes a bit. Oh! There's the map data. Thanks for the verification that I've got everything now. 10,000 zenny. $5,000 zenny. Okay, now I can get it. Let's go get lost. Wrong way. I really did get lost. So I've apparently so far had over twice the total playtime for this save file than I did my Mega Man Legends 1 playthrough play file. That file I was using. Actually... Kevlar armor. Actually, did he have a better helmet too? No, he did not. Make sure we got everything here. Okay, yeah, there was just that one wall that led to an area I could already go to. Okay, yeah. I'm sure there wasn't another elevator. I don't have a picnic basket. Give me my picnic lunch. Kind of see the news anchor's face there when I was walking out of that room.
If I combine this with the beam blade notes, I can make a new item, should I? Yes. Wait a second, Mega Man. I finished making blade arm. Let me know if you want to try it. Combine this with artillery notes, I can make a new item, should I? I finished making Buster Cannon. Let me know if you want to try it. One's heavy rotating piece of machinery. More about firing systems. Oh, I can't improve the energy on it. Oh, no, I can. Oh, okay, yeah, it's this. Okay. There. Improve that.
Well, here we are. Mega Man, be careful. Please? I will.
Okay. Oh, okay, so that thing's been dug out now. Okay. Well, I'm not quite ready to go there yet. Fly. Look at him go! You look like you've been doing alright. That's good. Long time no see. Ah! Long time no see. Okay, I think I'm supposed to be able to give them stuff here or something. So they're studying. A lot of difficult looking books, probably belong to their parents. I thought I was supposed to give it to her. It doesn't seem so. Was I not supposed to give it to her? Am I supposed to give it to someone else? That is an open question. Stained glass, huh? The classic Hiroko heads there.
to give them to someone else? I thought it was them, though. It looks like it's supposed to be a picture of a Reaver bot. I have no idea why she's not taking that. She really ought to be. Ow! Jerks. There's more than a few areas down here that I gotta drill through. There's that one, for example, and that one. And that whole region over there, which connects over there. There's that. Another big area over there. There's the mandamental room. Okay, I guess that's all of them. Ouch. Had my elbow on the cords here. Whoa! Crazy guy. Man, wish there was a moon jump thing like in the... Oh, I guess it wasn't a moon jump, but a big jump like in this game. Low grav jump. Wait, what? Looks like this wall could be destroyed with direct tools. I believe they used this design in Namco X Capcom. Was it Project X? That seems a little suspect. Open it up. Mechanic Notes 3. It contains detailed notes about machinery. Maybe Roll can understand it. Yep.
Watch out, you're surrounded!
Very tiny mirror monkey. Switch.
You alright, Mega Man?
It was just a pack of snakes. 5,000 zen. So drop. So you sit up. Swiss. Hello. New challenge. Be a boss in a Mega Man Legends game without being incredibly annoying. Level impossible. I guess it's not really fair for considering most Mega Man series bosses are extremely annoying, except for like Gamma. And Metal Man if you have his own weapon. Fun fact I learned recently, apparently Metal Man was actually designed by Masanori Sato, who's otherwise known for his designs in the Mario and Luigi games. Much later. And I think Jungle Beat as well, Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. Ah, Golbez! Underwater Golbez with his bubble gun. Get equipped with bubble lead. He sure got equipped with that. I see one of those exploding doll guys in the background back there in the darkness. Just barely. There's another one behind it. Closer, you can see that. Beautiful. And there's nothing on this one. No siree. Oh, the pufferfish. Oh, I defeated it without it puffing even once. Marvelous. Harrison born to Harrison gone. Oh, Harrison gone. Harrison gone. Me too. I failed at pronunciationalizing Japanese. Boom, 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 boom. Found 12,500 zenny. He's back. He's gone. Anyways. Still some more on the lower floors. find that meteor, we find Dr. Wowie. We need to stop Dr. Wowie. Oh yeah, there was another box. Blocks. Thought that one on the bottom was taller, but I think that's just the distortion. Tricked me for a moment there. Oh, hot. Get away from me. Get away from me, you exploding doll. Get away from me, you exploding doll. It's him! Here he comes. Ouch. Crazy porcupine fish. Right there. Let's see, I think that's the room that had all those big boys in it. And that was the room that had those easy but very lengthy bosses. The jellyfish things. Standing still, shooting stuff up in the air. Don't know if that would have been any different had I done it underwater. The fish. Oh, right. Ah! They're so much more mobile than they were in the previous game. The first game. I keep saying previous game when that doesn't account for misadventures. Which I also stream, so I don't really have that excuse. Well, that's what I made this Servbot face for. wasn't what I was trying to hit. Oh, that's a block, okay. 20,000 zenny. Yeah, you can place that there, because it would be a current. There's the porcupine fish. I've seen 3 of them now. And only one of them. Oop, there's another one. Only one of them was not behind a drill area. There's the other side. Oh no, that's the wrong way. Already on that. Deliberately avoid aggravating. probably been a lot harder if the water were up. That boss. There, perfect. Pretty much. He's back there. Aha. Power blaster. Let's see, that's yeah, I got power blaster Omega already. Okay. Last one over there. Seems likely that that's a porcupine fish loop there. Many exploding dolls. Yes. That's exactly what is in there. Probably just the one. Oh, there's a Golbez down there. I wonder if Golbez is not in this game. If they were exclusively a late game in the first game, where they were a lot easier to deal with. Granted, they moved around in that game, but they sucked at blocking, because they just always alternating between blocking and shooting without actually responding to what you're doing. Those real fish. Range Booster Alpha. Okay, I think I've explored the whole area now. So that should be everything in this dungeon. Oh, yeah, I forget you come back every time. It's really odd that these are Mega Man series games, because in many ways they feel like Metroid crossed with Zelda in how they work. Missed you for a moment. it is. Hello. I wish you weren't so deep down here. Yeah, it's like a cross between a manta ray, a baleen whale, a sea turtle, maybe some other stuff too. Alright. It was fun, but I gotta go. Alright, let's get out of here.
Don't, idiot. Baka.
Avoid attacking the robo-fishies. See you up there. Uh-oh. Bye, Reaver Butts. Fish. Hari Senda for the Hari Senbon. I don't know what that Reaverbot's name is. Hari Senbon. It's just Japanese for porcupine fish. Reaverbot that is exclusive to this game, whose name I definitely remember is Mandomantle. Because it's just it's probably my favorite Reaverbot in general. Most of the names for the ones that first sometimes are kind of guessing something similar, like Jackie or Jacko or whatever it is, or Heatok or whatever the skirted bird-looking thing is. Apparently they can appear giant in this game. Giant and golden colored, not just those white ones that are running away in the ice temple that we saw. Let's get out of here. All right. Man, it feels so fast now that I'm not in the water. It feels so fast and high frame rate. I'm so used to that underwater stuff.
Looks like this book talks about spreading attacks over wide areas. If I combine this with Sower, I can make a new item, shouldn't I? Wait a second, Mega Man. I finished making Spread Buster. Let me know if you want to try it. Cleanse. A heavy rotating piece of machinery. There's an area I couldn't get to. And there. As well. This place doesn't have. Doesn't have the evidence. It doesn't. I don't think. Whoa! Watch it. Immediately look alike to the first instance. They just look like weird churro things. No! Yeah, those can appear in giant versions. Sure. That's what I recall reading on the Mega Man knowledge base several years ago.
doesn't say. That wiki also does not distinguish between the bomb chests and the trapped chests like that and mimic ones, despite those being two clearly different things. Take the Gigas test here, which you need to just Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and see what this Class S one is like. Test begins as soon as you open the door in front of you. You have 5 minutes for the test. Beginner knitting. Good luck. It's yours. Oh, you can flip it over. No. No. Jeez. Stop it. Stop! Imbecile! Damn it. Come on. We're up. Stop. Oh, you're those horrible moth guys. Oh, there's 3 of them. Right. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Yeah, that's gonna be a trick, huh? Trick is to avoid being hit by special attacks as much as possible. Well, I mean, I did avoid getting hit by special attacks, but... Figure out which enemy to attack first is also... Yeah, I need to think long and hard about whether that's worth it or not. Which, I guess the most important thing there will be, is there anything except Zenny in the Salcata place that requires the Class S license? So I want to get what weapons I can. Just for completion's sake. If possible. That's what I can. But yeah. It's past midnight now, it's 12:04. It's been almost 3 hours on this, and I don't think I'm gonna do another long one like I did yesterday tonight, so there's definitely gonna be at least one more part to this. Though it seems unlikely that there'll be more than just one more part to this, so yeah. Chu or whatever her name was, wasn't taking the stuff I had gotten. Yeah. Thank you everyone who came. Thank you everyone who watched. And as always, have a great one. See you next time. Bye-bye. Cut off prevention, cut off prevention.